Hey everybody, Surprise here with another episode of Surprise Radio. I am lucky enough to be joined by Nowhere But Down for an interview. Thanks guys for joining me.
Thanks for having us, man. Appreciate it.
All right, so if you would introduce yourselves to everybody.
I'm Mike. I play guitar and I do vocals.
I'm Jason D. I do vocals and play bass.
Dustin Hart, Tubbs. Beat on the Tubbs.
He beats on shit.
So tell me, how long have y'all been together?
Well, me and Mike been playing music together a little over 3 years, 3.5 years now. Dustin's been with us about 6.5 months now. He's drummer number 5 for this band. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's a long-
drummers come and go.
They're flakes, man. They are flakes. Best flake we found so far, though. The guy's phenomenal at it.
Glad to hear, glad to hear. So tell me about some of your influences and heroes growing up. It could be musically or just in general.
Go ahead.
Growing up, I really love like the grunge stuff, man. Like Nirvana and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden, you know. Oh, well, I got into other stuff. I got in my 20s. I really got into like Skinny Puppy, and like, well, my late teens, I was into like Nine Inch Nails, Marilyn Manson, and that kind of stuff. But like Skinny Puppy is my favorite band of all time. So
Me, I like grunge stuff, of course, Nirvana, Alice in Chains, as Mike said before, Soundgarden, stuff like that. Even some of the underground stuff like Mudhoney, Quicksand, love Helmet, fucking Page Hamilton is a god. You got Tool on there, of course, some of the industrial stuff, Marilyn Manson and whatnot. Love all that stuff. Ministry is probably one of my favorite bands of all times. Definitely top
I like
3.
them too. I like them too a lot.
And being that you happen to be around Longview, Texas area, I don't know if anybody's aware of this, but Monty Pittman is the official guitar player for Ministry these days. Really cool. All the way from My Remains to Ministry. Hell yeah. Way to go, Monty.
No, I
Dustin?
didn't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we saw him in
We saw him
concert.
in concert last March, I think.
Yeah,
down
it's been
in
about a
Kansas
year
City.
ago now. Yeah. Staring at the guitar player, and he keeps looking at me. We're standing like right in front of the stage. And he keeps looking at me all weird, and I'm looking at him all weird. Dude cut off all of his hair, didn't recognize him. It's Monty Pittman, man. Known him fucking forever, It's kind of fun.
I grew up kind of a deadhead, to be honest. Listened to a lot of Grateful Dead. Got into got Blind Melon, Sublime, things like that. Then I switched gears and I started listening to more harder stuff like Tool, and I don't know. It's gotten to a point now that I'm with my playing. Like I have respect for pretty much any genre you could throw. Anything you throw at me, I can find something I can appreciate in it.
Don't forget your favorites.
But like anymore, I focus more on percussion. Like some of my favorite drummers, like Scott Pilgrim or Benny Greb.
Jazz stuff.
Yeah, I get into jazz a lot, and like Deftones drummer, like it was a big kind of inspiration for me. Like how he'd incorporate like jazz licks into really heavy riffs, and just the way he notates them, just work around it and make it sound really good. I love stuff like that.
I'm really glad to hear that, because Abe's actually one of my favorite drummers of all time, and a drummer buddy of mine actually hates Deftones, and I'm like, oh, but their drummer's so good, and he's like, yeah, but so it's pretty cool to hear some love for Abe, because he's a hell of a guy.
One thing I'd say about us, we always do our best to play as loud as fuck. We want to be louder than every other band that we play a show with. Always try to put on the best show possible.
Found me out here.
Yeah. We drowned him out, and he has a pretty extensive drum set. Yeah, he used to belong to the old drummer from Trapped, actually.
We like to make a lot of noise at the end of our sets too, man. Like we'll go on for like anywhere from like 3 to 7 minutes, just making noise at the end of the set.
Literal feedback.
Yeah.
Love to set our guitars on top of our stacks, walk away, just leave it feedbacking, and until they shut the power off to the stage, literally. It always makes for an interesting reaction from crowds.
So tell me, what's your favorite song to play or sing?
Ooh,
As far as like our songs go,
our songs are covered.
I'll tell you, why don't you give me one of both, one of each?
well, my favorite one of ours is Testing.
Agreed.
And then as far as covers go, I think Something in the Way by Nirvana. We kind of do it. We do it our own way. I think that's my favorite one of the ones we do.
It's 6.5 minutes long when we do it. I really like
That's a lot heavier.
as far as the covers go, I like doing Helmets on a Song. That's my favorite one playing Sting.
Yep.
As far as our songs go, I don't know. It's either our song So Down or our song Embolism are probably my favorite two to play and sing. They're a lot of fun. I enjoy those. They're loud and aggressive.
Unsung and testing.
He says unsung and testing, so he likes my favorite cover. He likes Mike's favorite original. So he's a drummer. What do you want from him?
That's what's up.
Yeah. As long as he keeps beating on shit in time, that's fine with us.
Yeah.
So what else are y'all into? Any TV shows, movies, comics, books, anything like that?
The Watchmen, great fucking graphic novel. Great graphic novel.
Idiocracy. It's becoming more of a documentary these days, huh?
Yeah, I know you've had to see it at least once. Idiocracy.
Jason, you should know that I've always loved that movie since I saw it in theaters. Actually, I was one of the 5 people that saw it in theaters.
Oh yeah. He's like one of 9 people that
I like to
actually
play-
saw it in theater.
I just play video games. Some, I can play like RPG games. I recently, like a couple years ago, I played Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 1 for the first time, and I was just like, man, this is the best game I've ever played. So I'm waiting for the second part. It's coming out next winter. So
My only real hobby these days is I've become very good at multimedia stuff, Facebook and whatnot for the band, and I do all of our merchandising. I make all of our t-shirts and shit, and that's a lot of work. I was going to say fun, but I meant work. That's what I was going to say.
the other thing I like to do is I like to program industrial music. I actually have an industrial band called the Factory Presets that Jason and I are eventually going to start working on again, but it might be a few years because we're trying to get this all together. So
Very focused.
yeah, I don't, and I've played in multiple bands before, but with this band, I really kind of want to remain focused on what we're doing right now, and not worry about doing anything extra. So
Here very shortly, we'll be heading to Boston, Massachusetts to record our first full-length studio album at a place called Plaid Dog Recording, which is relatively world famous. There's been a lot of top musicians record there in all genres, everything from rap to hardcore music to grunge and alternative. You name them, they've done work there. David Grohl's done some work there. Ghostface Killah, the rapper, right? He's done work there. It's a really awesome opportunity for us. It should be a lot of fun.
And
It's a hell of a trip.
Dustin, before you answer, I wanted to catch you before you got too far off from it, but you were talking about your merch and what's that website
Our website,
for you to get your merch in?
www.nowherebutdown.com. You can also find our stuff at merchbooth.com's got our merchandise on there, or some of the other places. Reverb Nation, you get our merchandise and to find our songs through there. We're on all the major platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Apple Music, Deezer, YouTube, TikTok, Amazon Music. We even have stuff on like Rhapsody, which back in the day was Napster. But yeah, now it's Rhapsody. We got music on there as well. ReverbNation.com is an amazing website. People should definitely look for new music there.
Yeah,
I agree. I've found some good stuff there.
Lights Over Arcadia is a band you guys should definitely watch for. They're from the St. Louis area. Those are pretty good friends of ours. They're a phenomenal band. Their lead singer has an octave range that almost love the guy to death, but he's almost as good as Mike Patton from Faith No More. Okay, almost. He's almost got that down. Other good St. Louis bands. Videotape is a phenomenal band. If you love Sonic Youth, we're in St. Louis. What do you want? There's sirens and shit. But Videotape is a phenomenal band. And if you love Sonic Youth, you will love Videotape. They are fucking amazing.
we like play with them because I'd say 85% of the bands here in St. Louis are pretty much metal. It's like become so saturated. Whereas like a lot of people have said it's really refreshing to see us play because like that's not what we do. But we've ended up playing shows with some of these metal bands. We really don't fit in too well with them, but we still seem to get people's attention. So it's kind of cool.
There's been several shows where we played where we actually got a better crowd response than the metal bands that people were there to see. So it does happen.
Yeah.
It does happen. Grunge will live again, damn it. It's not dead. It's just been taking a very serious heroin nap for a lot of years. Just saying. I'm just saying.
So you were talking about some of the bands that you like playing with. Do you have any dream tour mates that you'd want to go? It could be a small band like you were just shouting out, a St. Louis band, or you could even go with like a like a No Effects or something like that.
We're supposed to open for DRI next year.
Yeah, DRI next year about this time of year. They were just here, and we tried to get on the bill too late, but we actually talked with the band and talked with the owner of the club, and they'll be back there literally 1 year from now. And we will be opening for DRI here in St. Louis. As far as touring with bands, I think it'd be awesome to tour with like Melvins or something.
Oh,
That'd
yeah.
be fucking
That'd
killer.
be awesome.
Psycho Stick.
Psycho Stick, they're coming through, and we're hoping to get to open for them here. Psycho Stick's an amazing band. They really are. A lot of fun. But we're hoping to get some stuff going with them. We're actually going to be doing a mini tour when we head towards Boston.
I wouldn't. I just saw Jerry Cantrell for the first time about a month ago, and I'd like to tour with them or Tool or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Either of those.
Yeah, but Tool.
Well, like Jerry Cantrell. What's really cool about Jerry Cantrell is like, you know, when he plays the Alice in Chains, it's a 4-piece. When they play Jerry Cantrell, it's a 7-piece band, and like, you know, they still play half Alice in Chains, man. But it's so much wider, you know, spectrum wise with the music, because there's so many more people in the band, you know, it's almost twice as many people.
Well, we head for Boston here shortly over the next couple of months. We're planning on doing a mini tour headed from St. Louis east. So if you own a venue, any place between St. Louis and Boston, Massachusetts, and you want to book us, hit us up. We're definitely down for that. Find us at nowheredown.com. We're there. It's very easy to contact us.
I guess that covers my upcoming tour question, but do you have any singles coming for preparation for it or anything like that? Any new videos?
Well, we're working on a couple videos right now, but we've been talking about doing some more demo recordings before we go out to do our studio album, just get some more of our music out there and get it out to the public. Right now,
we basically have half the album recorded and out on the internet already.
yeah.
So
As far as our demos go, but the recordings that are coming are going to be a lot better.
yeah,
We're going to probably do some more demo tracks here real soon. Like I said, get them out there. You can find our stuff at reverbnation.com real quick, or like I said, on any of the major platforms. So we're out there.
And
We're out there to be found. You found us.
Yeah, there you go. But right now, you would say that you're more of a live and touring act than a recording act at the moment.
Yeah, I mean,
100%.
100% on that. Well, actually, I'd say about 95%. We've done some recording, but
we had gigs for about 3 weeks straight there, so we're kind of in a non-gig mode right now. We're looking for
taking
more
a couple
stuff.
of weeks off.
Yeah,
But we're always up to play any show, anytime, anywhere.
yeah. I wouldn't mind playing 2 or 3 a day, honestly. Right.
And as long
I'm
as you
taking a
know
couple days
me,
off.
you know that I'm okay with that because you've seen me do it before.
Absolutely. And for those of you watching that
Uh,
don't know, I've known Jason for how long have I known you now? Like 20 years almost?
Right around
No.
25 years now. Yeah,
I was
it's
gonna
been a
say, yeah,
minute.
it'd be more. It'd be
minute.
like more like 25, wouldn't it?
22.
I don't know if you do or not, but do you have any sponsors or anything like that you want to shout out?
Not at this time. We would love to get some though. So,
From the depths.
oh yeah, we got From the Depths Entertainment. They do a lot of helping us get our stuff out there and making sure that our music gets shared and whatnot. From the Depths Entertainment, they've been pretty good to us for the most part. They do a lot of reviews of our music and stuff. You can find them at ftdmusic.com. There's a lot of interesting bands on there too, worldwide, not just nationally, but worldwide.
It's relatively cheap too, so
Yeah, they're very inexpensive to have them represent you. They're pretty cool. Mike Bond, thanks, Mike. You're an awesome guy.
Do you have a dream sponsor?
I would like to be sponsored by Gibson, so that way I can get me a $6,000 Tony Iommi guitar for free.
I would like to be sponsored by, where do I start? I don't know. I like Jackson quite a bit. I like Washburn basses, believe it or not. Washburn makes a phenomenal bass. Thank you, Washburn, for the fucking bang up basses. Had quite a few of those now.
Evans and Promark.
He's an Evans and Promark guy. He likes those too.
Zildjian. Hey,
Oh yeah.
hit me up.
Pace, totally come at him, Pace. He's all about his
I see.
however you want to say it, man. It'd always be pasty to me, but you know, fan of the strip clubs.
Tasty. So is there a cover that you would ever record and put out?
Maybe something in the way.
You know, I mean, possibly something in the way. We do it our own way, so it's, you know,
It's 6.5 minutes long when we play something in the way. It's a very
There's a secret hidden track at the end of an album.
yeah. It's normally like when Nirvana did it is what, like 2 minutes, 2.5 minutes.
about
It's 6.5
minutes.
It's 6.5 minutes long when we do it. There are several guitar solos throughout it. Lots of feedback.
I like to play guitar solos. That's fun shit.
Mike likes to solo quite a bit. If you check out our song "So Down," we actually trade off bass solo for guitar solo,
Yeah.
back and forth.
Yeah.
It's like dueling guitars.
I do
Boy, a
love
lot
that.
more aggressive.
You don't hear very many bass
Yeah.
solos anymore, so I'm all about that.
We actually have a song where he does a bass
solo.
embolism. He does bass
Yep.
solo the whole way through.
Yep, yep,
I just play me a little riff in the middle, and he solos over.
yep.
it.
I solo over it. It's a lot of fun to do bass solos because nobody fucking
I'm sure.
does
We'll,
it.
I'm sure we'll do it again. I'm sure we'll do it on another song.
Oh yeah,
So,
oh yeah.
If
We
you
have
guys,
several more to.
if you guys had anything to say to your fans, that what would it be?
Come to our fucking shows.
Please.
yeah, please.
Oh
come to our
yes,
show.
please.
Please
Not
come
really.
to our
Do it. Do it now.
Buy our shirts and underwear.
Buy our shirts and our panties. Your girlfriend will not regret it. You will thank us for it later. I promise.
You guys have anything else
yep,
that you
bro.
wanted to plug before we're done?
What's other good? Red Flag in St. Louis is the most phenomenal venue of all time. We love you, Bob.
Bobby cool in my book.
Yep.
He let us meet DRI, man. Let us into the show on the VIP list. And the old Rock House in St. Louis, book us already. Quit fucking around. Other than that, yeah, that's
Yeah, we've
pretty
been
much all I'd
chasing them
say.
a while, and they won't book us. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what the deal is.
I don't know, man.
We're not old enough for Rocky.
Yeah, yeah. Well, do they only take washed up acts or what? I don't know, but there's a problem with this. We really want to book there.
Seems like it.
We're up and coming. We're number one on Reverb Nation in the entire Midwest. The hell's the problem here, man? Let us play. We don't care about the fucking money. We just want to play there because it's a cool venue.
Yeah, it's got a nice stage and balcony and all that stuff. It's pretty cool.
Guys, thanks for joining me and for doing this interview. I appreciate it, and I can't wait till I get to talk to y'all again. Y'all have a
Yeah.
good one.
Anytime.
Thank you for having us.